you may have noticed it outside of your own window. We are in for a night of some wild weather. Keith Carson's back with the latest tracking on this. Hey, Keith. Hey,
Amanda. Yeah, this is a statewide thing. There's really no part of the state that isn't seeing at least moderate and in some cases heavy rain. Look at the temperature profiles. Look how quickly they switched. Watch Lewiston here, going from 33 to 52, 53 degrees in a very short period of time, in some cases under a half hour, and the rain shield is really well set up, except for down East Maine. They're seeing a little bit of a break right now, but there's a whole lot more moisture here to the south and west that we still have to get through tonight. So there's a lot more rain, and as you know, we have a chance for some strong wind gusts as well. National Weather Service has a high wind warning, hugging the coastline over the southern coast and then kind of fanning out as you get into the mid-coast into parts of down East Maine, indicating the stronger wind gusts and wind gusts that will get farther inland into parts of the mid-coast and down East Maine. Right now we're gusting to 32. We saw a gust up to 38 in Portland. Bangor gusting to 40. That's their max gust. Bar Harbor, though, 46. And you can already kind of see the spots that we think are likely to get the strongest wind gusts are already gusting 40 or more miles an hour. Well, it's a little bit quieter down to the south. So in the next hour or so, we'll start our strongest winds over southern Maine between 7 and 10 p.m. it looks like, where there'll be some heavy downpours, even heavier than what we've seen right now, and then the winds trying to get down to the surface. It's about 10 to midnight into the mid-coast, and then about midnight to 2 a.m. over parts of down East Maine, and that's again where we're likely to see our strongest wind gusts. The wind's likely the biggest story tonight, but we still have to deal with the additional rainfall coming. We'll talk more about that, Amanda, in a few minutes.
All right, Keith, thank you. From a dry Keith to a very wet Dana Osgood out in the elements. She made her way to Spring Point Light in South Portland and joins us now with more. Certainly no protection from that wind and rain out there, Dana.
Hi, Amanda. And I'm out here at Spring Point Lighthouse, and I may as well be in a swimming pool at this point because the wind and the rain has just been driving. Excuse me. Driving constantly. We actually had to move off of the rocks of Spring Point because the wind was becoming very, very strong and the waves were starting to get high as well. We really have had almost no reprieve from the wind and rain out here. We're starting to see some ponding. This giant puddle behind me has actually gotten larger and larger over the past couple of hours, and we haven't even gotten to the peak of this storm yet, which is expected to be kind of within the next few hours. I do want to let everyone know I did volunteer for this. I am actually having an excellent time. But yeah, this has been kind of a big storm to come through, and we'll kind of keep monitoring. Oh my goodness. We'll keep monitoring those power outages, those wind speeds, and the rain. I know, it's really just a deluge right now. Mother Nature is putting on a show for this live shot, but we'll keep things updated. Ryan Breton will have updates every hour, and after I dry off, I will be back at 11. Amanda, I'm going to send things back to you.
Dana, come on home, you trooper. Woo! Thank you. As Dana mentioned, a reminder, meteorologist Ryan Breton will be here all evening to give you hourly updates on the forecast beginning at 8 o'clock. You can find that on the new CENTER Maine Plus app, which you can get on Fire TV, Roku, or Apple TV, along with YouTube.